Hey everybody. We still have a view out there. You just can't see it today. Get on in here. I got hair sticking out everywhere. I got curls and I've never had curls. In my whole life, never had curls. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I get all leaned back in my rocking chair. There is a view, I promise. There is a view. But it won't pop out. Oh well. So what are we going to talk about today? There's Melanie from Mayfield. Melanie, did you know I went to school at Sedalia? I don't think there's a school there anymore. There's not the school I went to. They tore that down. I just hate to see old buildings torn down. I one time went to do a show for a lady in Mount Airy, North Carolina. And her mother, who was one of the original feminists and worked on women's suffrage. Yeah, she had worked on women's suffrage. She had a cute little apartment in an old hosiery mill. I mean, it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, when you think about all these malls in the country that are kind of going under, why not turn those into wonderful places for people to stay, for housing for folks. Redo them. Make them into apartments. Wonderful things. I think that would be a great thing. I watch a couple of apocalyptic movies, and one of them was Phase 2 for Zombieland, and they were living in the White House, but then the rest of them, there was a bunch of people living in a mall. So I think you could turn some malls into some cute. Now, the people who own the malls might not like it, but they might sell them because people aren't getting to go to malls, and malls were going down before the pandemic. So, folks, there is a new Sedalia Elementary School. Well, my mother went to school at Sedalia, and she graduated from there. Yep. Got a little breeze and a little wind chime going. Taking a break from cleaning windows. Well, we don't ever clean windows all day. We just do 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there. If you have a bad storm and it blows water all over your windows, that's free window cleaning stuff. Just take a purple rag and get out there. It's pretty easy. You don't have to get all caught up in it because our purple rags and silver rags do a great job. Here comes Robert and the critters. He took them with him to the mailbox. And he brought stuff back. I bet he wished he had a pack to put on the dogs because he's got his arms full. And Tulip's arrived. She's been in the pond. She's wet. She is wet. And here's Miss Molly. Come see me, Miss Molly. Y'all can't see her. Come here. Yeah, she's a good puppy. Yes, she is. She got eye cooties. Yes, she does. So there's some fun things that can happen. Have you got your tea? I actually have tea today because it's not real hot here. And it's just pleasant today. Lovely. But whatever you do, just pace yourself. It's hot outside. Justin said he was having trouble with his blow up fishing boat, and he had to go get a patch kit because it wouldn't hold. Pardon me. It wouldn't hold. Would not hold. Don't turn it off, honey. He's doing something with the TV, and I wanted to rewind it. He was trying to get a patch kit. He had to go to a hardware store to get a patch kit, and he finally got in the water. But he said, I was soaking wet. Soaking wet. There is a little sweat bee. I haven't seen those. I remember sweat bees attacking me at Granny Pickard's house. Granny Pickard's house, sitting on her swing, drinking water, and her water tasted like my water. Ordering a carpet sweeper for your classroom is a good idea. Kids love them. I mean, they love carpet sweepers, and they like feather dusters too. You might ought to get a couple of those because kids like feather dusters. And it wouldn't hurt to have some purple rags or some of the little pink rags that they could use to wipe their desk off. Get a little pink rag for everybody in your classroom. And they could spray their desks down and sanitize things. We're going to have to get in that habit. What's the best way to clean fingerprints off the cabinet? I'd say a purple rag. They are the best at taking fingerprints off of stainless steel that you can't get the fingerprints off of. I feel like something's running behind me. Yes, children love feather dusting. Yep, you can use coupon code CLEAN25 to save 25% on things that aren't already deeply discounted. Yeah. Even the purple rags. They're not deeply discounted right now, so you could still take a discount on them, 25% off. Let's see. Well, not the purple rag. The rags clean everything. Yeah, they do. Yeah, she's got to go bounce. Hey, I caught Justin saying it today. I did. I caught Justin saying it. Taxes are due on Wednesday. Anti-procrastination day. Isn't that the truth? We did ours 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yes, Miss Kathy's precious. We love her. Kids like our tools. They like our music. Get our music. Oh, how precious. See, you're starting early with them. 15 months old. You been chipping? He's happy. Now he's taking the dogs to the treehouse for the afternoon read and siesta. He's done a full day's work. Norma's ordered both calendars. Hey, Miriam. Knocking out my missions. Good. We get one a day. Don't overdo it in there. Your bathroom would be clean and sparkly if you do all 5 of them. They came out in the sneak peek. Plus, you got to clean off your desk. Now, you want to know how to clean your desk. Get 3 boxes. And I have 2. Not enough going on out there. She is a child. She's 2 years old. Pink rags are pretty good too. I gotta finish that story. Tulip wants to be with her mommy. Yeah, she does. She's licking my leg right now. What are you doing? You're wet. She's been in the pond. Isn't that just the way critters do? So what? Yeah. Patty's been in DMV chaos today. Somebody stole the sticker off her license plate. She got pulled over today. And I know my sister. She's born organized. And she had that sticker, I'm sure. And Phil would make sure too. Robert makes sure I get mine. And he puts it on for me. For somebody to pull the sticker off, that's just awful. That's awful. Tulip's got a toy and she's run out in the yard. Robert has to run around and collect them. So she spent most of the day at the DMV trying to get this all 4.5 hours at the title and tag. So that's a Monday. But what are you to do? What are you to do? I hope she didn't get a ticket. Did you get a ticket, sister? You know, stuff happens. Stuff just happens and you don't plan on it. Yeah, my morning was shot this morning. Once I leave the house, and I only went one place. I had to go do banking for Justin, and I only went one place, and it's still, I got home 5 minutes before 11 o'clock. Nope, but no ticket, she said. No ticket. They could see I had paid for my sticker. Now, here's something you need to do. If you have a regular screws holding your license plate in, I had this happen to a friend of mine, and she was at a hotel in Tennessee, and the hotel manager scared off somebody trying to take her tag off her car in the middle of the night. Now, I didn't know this, but Robert said, get on Amazon, and he had me order these special screws that hold your license plate in that you have to have a special tool to get off. You can't just use a Phillips or a straight head screwdriver. And so I ordered some, and he put my license plate on with 4 of them. So evidently that's a thing to steal license plates. That's a toy. I don't know where it is. So yeah. My spam blocker is not working, y'all. It's driving me nuts. I turned 65 in January, and the people who have my date of birth are trying to sell me health insurance. Trying to sell me health insurance. Somebody called me Marlo. I've not been called Marlo. It's Marla. My name is Marla. I've been called Martha. I've been called a lot of stuff, but not Marlo. Not in a long time. Yeah, I got to go reboot Laundry. Well, that's no problem, Cindy. got to go reboot a load of laundry. Robert was using the wash machine, so I took my laundry out and I have to put it in the dryer. Leanne said she looked them up. They're called anti-theft license plate screws. And they're cheap. They're like $6. They're nothing. Yes, people call me Kathy Bates too. The first time I got called Kathy Bates, we had gone to see Misery at the movie theater in Union City, Tennessee. And Justin had his friend Richard Allen with him. And we were in the movie theater. And it was right as the Gulf War started in 1990. And they played the national anthem. And I stood up and put my hand over my heart. Justin tugged on my britches leg and he said, "Mom, nobody else is standing." I said, "I don't care. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up for my national anthem and my flag." And then he and Richard Allen stood up, and before we knew it, everybody in the whole place was standing up. We weren't really all the way down front, but we were about halfway down front. And they all stood up. So one person can make a difference. So stand up for your flag. Never catch me kneeling. I don't care what it's for. Not gonna do it, because that's what Negan makes people do on The Walking Dead. You have to be submissive to kneel. And this girl ain't gonna be submissive. Nope. So y'all drink your tea. Oh, it smells good. This is my last bag of Wise Women's tea. I'm so sad. I don't have any more. I might have one more bag, but it's getting low. So story time. Patty says we need to start collecting stories and put them in a basket and draw them out. I think they just come out of me when I'm talking. But story time is fun. 20 years of being Fly Lady has been, does the Walking Dead new season. They haven't ended the old season. They had to stop with the COVID virus during season. And we haven't had the season finale yet. Not yet. Stop tearing that up. Tulip, don't tear the monkey up. She's trying to tear the monkey up. Leanne said she'd give me some. She's chewed the tag off. Come here, Tulip. Don't swallow it. Come here. Come here. Here comes Molly to help. She's misbehaving again. She wants me to throw the monkey. No, this is a giraffe. Let me have it. Let me have it. I can't pull on that. You about pulled it apart. Kathy likes the tea iced too. But it was a nice day. It's not hot. It's just pleasant. Pleasant outside. Let's see if I got my temperature up here. No temperature. But it's the 13th day of July. Can you believe it? This time's flying. Even though we've been stuck at home, and I had to tell my precious niece and great niece to kind of stay put. So y'all gave me recommendations for homeschooling stuff yesterday. Somebody said Sunlight, Sonlight, for another one with more religion to it. But there's going to be a lot of people homeschooling if kids don't get to go back to school, y'all. There's going to be a whole lot of homeschoolers. And we have a section where you can sign up for our homeschooling stuff on our website. Just do a search for homeschooling. You'll find a link to sign up for our emails for homeschooling. But the whole system works. You got to treat it like a job if you're homeschooling. We're at 2,600 feet elevation. So, and we're covered with trees all around us. And trees, okay, if you hand it to me, I'll throw it. She has a football. I got it. I got the football. You gonna go get it? Should I put the camera around the other way? Let me see if I can focus. That's not working. It's trying to focus on the post. Turn it around. Okay, Tulip. I'll tell you if she gets it. Yep, she caught it. This has become an afternoon thing with her. It's a squeeze toy. It looks like a little football. But you want me to throw it again? Drop it. You have to drop it. Oh, she missed it this time. So get you those $6 screws and put them in. Let's stop that from happening. I don't know what you do about the sticker, though. Don't have a clue what you do about the sticker. It will save you a lot of time. Patty spent 4.5 hours at the DMV today. Yep, the deck's been pressure washed. We're waiting on some drying time. You want me to throw it? It's nasty. It's just nasty. Dog slobbers and dirt. I tried running her football through the dishwasher one time, and it ruined it, and I had to get her another one. Are you ready? Uh-oh, it went under the chair. She has to go get it. Mommy didn't do good that time. What is your rubber swish of vase recipe? Well, it's just, you'd use old shampoos and stuff. Use old shampoo, and if you've got a bottle that you never liked, then pour it in your vase and then add that amount of water to it. So it's 50-50 solution. I'm using Dawn dishwashing liquid. I'm not liking it as well because it's blue and it dribbles on the floor and it turns the floor blue. But I got some antibacterial Dawn dishwashing liquid. So I think I'm going to change it out and put the lighter colored stuff. And there might be a clear. If there's a clear, I might try that too. But the birds don't like me here. The plate holder that was a clear cover then used the locking screw. We can't have license plate covers or frames here. You're going to have to get it. I can't get it. I can't reach it. She smiles when she looks at me. What stain are you using on your deck and why? Well, we're using a stain that we've used on our deck many times. And it's Cabot. And it's a semi-transparent stain. And we got it tinted. Let's see, what's the name of the tint? Woodland Bog is the name. It's made by Cabot. And Cabot has one of the best stains and finishes for a deck. In fact, one time I stained the whole deck all by myself. I stained the whole deck. Well, it's not a stain. I put the finish on the whole deck. And I hated it. I hated it. Well, that's okay, Dory. If you don't like to put things, you can use your rubber swisher the vase will have to be cleaned out occasionally because it's going to get nasty in there. But you can use just a squirt bottle, dishwashing liquid bottle on the back of your toilet and squeeze a little in instead. Liz does that because she has little kids and dogs that go in her bathroom, and I don't have that. What was I talking about? I don't know. Oh well. Let's have some tea, maybe to come back to me. Oh, Christian, that's fine. You need to rest. It's okay. Homeschooling. The deck. Yeah, wooded bog is what we're putting down. Wooded bog. As soon as we have a few days of dry. It sounds like... Well, she is a monkey. This is oil-based. Yes, it is. It's not... I mean, here's what I was talking about. I put this stain down. It looked like driftwood. It was white, and I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. So I got some mineral and took it all off. Took me 2 days, but I got it off. And then we put something else down. Yeah, it was a lighter color, and I like to blend in with the woods. That's what I really like. Yep, oil-based does work better. It penetrates, and you want your wood dry, and we've had rain every day. So the kids couldn't work today because it rained last night. Here comes Tulip again. It rained last night, and it's taken a while to get, but the deck needs to be dry for 3 or 4 days, good, till we can put it down. And now we got acorns all over it, so we're going to have to blow it and get it ready. But there's no sense in doing it until it's time. This week we are focusing on the bathroom. Let's see. Tulip likes 3 p.m. Yes, she does. She's settled down now. She's a mess. But I can't read all the comments, y'all. They come by so fast, I can't keep up with them. I really can't. I try to if I catch them. But Scott Adams got married. He and his lovely wife, they posted some pictures on Twitter. And they were, they had an outdoor wedding with very few people. This is killing me, all this spam we're getting. I got to update my robocall people. This is crazy. I said something to one of the county commissioners that he turns 65 about the same time I do, and he said the calls don't stop coming. You're almost going to have to change your phone number. Sealer for Granite. No, I've never sealed my Granite. It was sealed in the beginning, but I've never had to do it again. You're supposed to do it every year, but I think that's crazy. I don't like the smell of it. No, I'm not a computer. Nope, not a computer, but I do work on one all day long. Dawn and vinegar. How much Dawn and how much vinegar? Somebody tell me. That sounds like a good thing. Because during the hot melt sprint, we do a little vinegar cocktail, but we won't be putting Dawn in it. But Leanne and I've found if we put a couple ice cubes in it, it really goes down much easier. Yeah, I forget to share. I forget to say share. I do share a lot of things, but I forget. I was talking about Scott Adams and his lovely wife, so I sent him a. She posted the pictures first, so I sent them. I was so happy for both of them because I am a big Scott Adams fan, and I've known them since known the two of them together for 4 years, and I even knew when she broke up with him. She broke up with him a couple of years ago over something kind of stupid, and then they got back together. It was a misunderstanding, and it was just they got married Saturday, and there were bad people saying bad things to him. About 2%, he said. Why somebody won't say something ugly to somebody over their wedding? You know, wedding's a happy time. It's a happy time for everybody. But they had a social distancing outdoor wedding, and there's a handful of people there. They had a beautiful cake, not a big cake, just a little cake. And by the time the night was over with, Scott was in his t-shirt. It was hot. But they posted the pictures, and I told them I wished for them many decades of marital bliss. Yep. Because they seem quite compatible. She's kind of a quiet person, and she sort of draws Scott out a little bit. He's sort of quiet too, but you know, he went 3 years without talking. I can't imagine going 3 years without talking. I don't even want to think about it. 3 years without being able to talk. It was really, yeah, it was almost 3 years, 2.5 years. There's Miss Kaylee. So, folks, I got my bird cup. So life is good, especially on the back deck. I don't know what that noise is. That's a weird noise. Don't know what it was. Somebody starting an engine. Sounds like it's coming down a driveway. It's not coming down a driveway here. Well, y'all, let's see what time it is. Oh, I've just whiled away the afternoon. It's Bubba in a truck. Yeah, Bubba's in a truck. That's loud. We don't have AC on yet, and a lot of houses around here don't have it. But you really needed to keep the moisture down. Well, they've gone down the road, down the mountain, because I can't hardly hear them anymore. Well, y'all, sorry for the interruptions. We had 2 potential spam calls. I'm going to have to I got to dig into my app and make sure I can get a little bit stronger on knocking that stuff out. Well, if I get a new mug, I have to get rid of an old one. Yeah, I do. Because we have just enough room in our cabinet for them. So if I get one too many, it's one too many. Oh, he's still out in the world. Anyway, folks, I love you all, and I will see you in the morning. Tomorrow's plan and play day. So be thinking about your menus, and let's get them on your calendar. If you don't have a calendar, you need to get it, because August will be here in no time at all. So get your calendars ordered. Share our videos. And I know afternoon is not about a whole lot. I don't talk about a whole lot. Sometimes I remember some stories. But it's all about you taking a break and us being calm. Not getting all upset over stuff. Take it from me. When you get new dog beds, you have to get rid of the old ones. Yep, you got to do it because they're nasty. Get new dog beds and throw the old ones away. And I hear thunder boomers. I think there's a storm popping up. You can rewatch it, Vanessa. That's okay. You can act like we just turned on. I love you all. I'll see you later. Good job, Tammy. And if you haven't used the small calendar, Leanne and I are using it to chart. I'm using it to chart where I've been so I can keep up with if we have to do some contact tracing, because I'm not going to put that thing on my phone. And Leanne is using it to chart her measurements, all kinds of good stuff. I forgot to weigh and measure this morning, so we have had some great success with the hot melt sprint this time, y'all. Many people have done really well. Germ-free hugs to all. Yeah, a virtual hug is the best kind of hug there is right now. But I could use a couple of others, See you after a while. You want to see the view? Oh, hold it a second. Let me get my phone out. I'm going to turn around. Oh, it's gorgeous. Let me get to the end of the deck. And let me flip it around. Network's low out here. There it popped out. Look at that. Yes, little dots of sunbeams on the mountain, on Burrow Mountain. And then the ridge it's a little hazy. So y'all, Justin says I'm sweaty looking. Oh well. See you later. I'm not sweaty. Bye.